I had it the other day where I said Taylor Swift lives in Wellesley, and I meant in Westerly. And people got mad at me. They're like, I thought you're a Swiftie. I'm like, I don't know, man.
You're a big Swiftie.
I'm a big Swiftie,
Hardcore
but like
Swiftie.
people misspeak sometimes talking. I know where she
It
lives. I
happens,
know what's
man.
in Rhode Island.
Do you ever think sometimes that she might stink?
I've met her. No, she doesn't stink.
No, as a person.
No, as a person,
I meant
not like literally.
musically.
Yeah. What? Why would I not think either one?
Oh, it's just funny that-
bro, I've run through all the fucking situations. Yeah, I thought about her smelling bad. I thought about her as being a bad person.
My buddies met her because she's from Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
She was new and she was doing like some shitty college, and my buddies all met her. Pretty fun.
Pretty fun.
They all fingered her.
I was gonna say back in the day, somebody was probably fucking Taylor Swift though. Imagine being one of those guys, be like, yeah, I banged her.
I remember
Like
her.
she's one of the most famous people to ever walk the planet Earth now. But
when I first met her, I met her on like the Red Tour. And
on the Red Tour. You guys know. The Red Tour.
you know. And
that's when Taylor's on her period. She says, I'm on my Red Tour.
Her security guard was like,
that's worse than my Magic Johnson. That was way worse, dude. That's disgusting and misogynist.
the security guard's like, you gonna hug her? And I was like, oh no, like never. He goes, no, you should. Like,
what a cuck.
He goes, you should. She likes hugs. And I was like, all right. So I walked towards her, kind of like arms like slowly going like this, like waiting for him to come smoke me from behind, like he's using me as like target.
Gotcha, bitch. Yeah.
Are you gonna try to kiss her? Why don't you try to kiss her?
She likes it when you grab her ass, give her a little tickle. And she did nail that guy. Remember that guy who did?
Yeah. This was before that.
Right,
like,
right.
I imagine security guard
producer or something.
Yeah, some like
a radio
A&R
guy in Nashville,
yeah.
something like that. It was like
He's like known for doing it.
Yeah.
It was like
By
his
the way,
move.
Props. Props. Being like, yo, I'm untouchable. I'm on FM 98 in Nashville.
There's no way they could take me down.
Taylor Swift needs me.
Oh, what a backfire, dude. Every time he saw her music videos, he's like, yeah,
Should've done that one.
She's gaining popularity.
For real.
Is that girl I
He's
saw?
sending memos to the whole station like, we're never playing her again. Meanwhile, she's playing like fucking Wembley in London. She's like, doesn't matter anymore, dude.
You know what's funny? When I moved to New York, my buddy Tim Butterly helped. He came up with me, and I moved. And when we got on the BQE, where like you see Manhattan and you go under the Brooklyn Bridge, I played "Welcome to New York"
By Taylor?
Yeah,
Oh, God.
just to be like to fuck with him, to
That
be
was
like,
the
what the
worst song.
fuck? And I was like, this means a lot to me. And he actually, as a good friend, just silently took it.
Oh, you played it like you were real.
Yeah, I was like,
mean
this is big.
And you did the whole song?
I play no. I was
gave it
probably
like
like
a
40
minute.
seconds
Yeah,
in.
okay.
I was like, I'm joking. But he was like, nice.
Cool, man. Cool.
Dude, I'm a bitch in the car. Like if you're driving,
bitch
I'm a bitch everywhere. I'm a bitch no matter where I go. But if you're like, this is important to me.
What do you mean?
Me?
You're a bitch?
I told you,
Oh,
ask
dude,
him twice.
I'm the biggest pushover on the planet Earth. Hands down, no questions asked. It is easy.
the like his fear or desire to not have any confrontation is staggering. It's amazing.
I got a lot to lose.
Yeah.
I can't have him take down my YouTube free comedy special.
What do you at, like 5 million views on that or some shit? No. Higher?
No, less.
Really?
Less.
I would have guessed like legit 5+.
No, it hit a nice wall.
Well, eventually it just like
Yeah, everybody
You're not
that
gonna-
was interested is like, yeah.
right. You'll trickle around here. Or there.
It was fine.
And then eventually you'll say something and get canceled, and then it spikes back up.
I'll fire it up.
Yeah, we'll get
I'll
the
say it
exact
on-
number.
Now it's at 3.6.
That's a big fucking
That's
number.
a
man.
big number.
And how long? It's been like coming up on a year
5
or
months.
less than 5 months.
5
Holy
months?
Shit.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
bananas.
How do you
man.
already have new shit then? Because we saw you at Caroline's, which was
At Caroline's? I thought you had like a whole new hour, like a whole new special.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
It might be. I thought that was the funniest thing I'd seen in maybe my whole life.
New Caroline's is
and
good.
The Caroline's
Yeah.
is so. I remember I was fighting with you at the stand afterwards. Where I was like,
Yeah.
you were like, because you were getting mad at Racine. You're like you were better than
Oh,
me.
well, Racine, that was crazy. That's the craziest thing of all time. So Racine opened, and Mike Racine is one of the best comedians, like without a doubt. But when you're opening for someone and you're like, and the headline is like, yo, you fucking buried me. The polite thing to do is be like, Nah,
man.
you did great. Racine was like, yeah. And I was just
Goddamn
and I
right.
was drunk enough to be like, fuck this guy.
But I was like, that was like the funniest thing ever. Like that was honestly those 45 minutes, hour, whatever it was I think that was funnier than Austin.
Hell yeah.
It was fucking
Yeah, man.
so goddamn. It
The
hurt to
George
leave.
Washington shit is
George
incredible.
Washington I'm very excited about George
It's
Washington.
really good because you know what I like. Because you really, if you listen to your podcast and you know like his comedy, like you really do like history and like take an
Yeah.
interest in it. So the fact that you've like worked that into your show, it's like even comes out like even more like real. But I mean, the George Washington stuff where you were on like the field trip alone is fucking insane.
That was true.
The
Hold on. I want to say this. Mike Racine rules. It is important. Mike Racine is somehow underrated.
he came when he came here recently. We haven't aired it yet. He came like last week.
He's a little awkward. He would have fucking crushed that test.
He brought us a pizza.
He brought us a pizza.
He would,
freezing
dude.
cold pizza.
He's a pure autistic wop. But man, did you get to see him that night? He
Yeah, no, I saw that
murdered
night.
Yeah, he was
with
awesome.
jokes that are just like. He's one of the, there's a few comics that are out there that are like doing jokes that you're like, how do you do that? He's one of them.
Who
Not to suck his dick.